Howdy YouTubers, back for part 2 of my Nubbz Hunts Treasure mail call. Got my last package and got 5 of them here to open, and we'll get with it. First bunch laid out here. Looks like we had a little bit of a combination of auctions and half-dollar coin roll hunt. Part of the half-dollar hunt. I received 4 2015 ASCs and a 1945 Philly Walking Liberty and a 1966 40% Kennedy. Auctions, got a 1971 Brown Ike, little milky, but it's kind of known for these packaging. They get a little milky looking. Still nice proof coin. And we got some Morgan dollars here. Got an 1884 O, 1889 O, 1890 O, New Orleans mint on all 3 of them. Again, these will be book fillers for me. And then last but not least, we got an 1875 Seated Liberty half-dollar. Very slick, but the price is right, so I couldn't pass it up. And then the cool little coin, it's an 1857. Hopefully you can see that there. Half dime. These coins are so cool, so tiny. It's a wonder people didn't lose them back in the day. That one's a little better shape. It's probably a VGA. You can see some of the letters and Liberty on the shield there by my thumb. Nothing fancy. They're both 6 to 7 million minted, so this is lucky if it even get an AG3. You can see most of the letters, but the rim is slick, no shield. So again, price is right on both of these. Same way with the Morgan dollars. Couldn't pass them up. So anyway, on to package 2. Okay, back with package 2 here. This was definitely a half-dollar hunt live stream that I got these from, and it looks like I got a full box from Nubbz. Got 6 half-dollars. Got a nice BU Mint State 1921 Philadelphia Morgan. Another nice looking 1921 S Morgan there, but it's definitely been cleaned. But it will be a book filler. You can definitely see wear on the breast and up in the hairline. So that's definitely been cleaned, but it's a book filler. And got an 1880 New Orleans, 1884 San Francisco, 1890 San Francisco, and a 1901 New Orleans. Again, these will go into my Morgan book. Part of the hunt, didn't find any silver, but we did get a couple coins here. Nubbz's favorite year, 2018 here. I like to joke with him whenever he finds one. Actually, he hates seeing these 2018s. So he signed it, sent it to me. Then there's a 1973 Denver. And I'll put up some pictures right here. And anyway, you can look at the pictures. There's some pretty good doubling on the UST area. The 3 looks a little bit spread also, but I don't see it on the Liberty. And there's a pretty good die crack between the branches of the Y. And I've gone to Variety Vista and looked at the 6 double dies that they got obverse on there, and it's definitely not the FS 101. It just don't look like it unless it's a later die state than the one pictured, but they don't show a later die state, so I didn't know exactly what's going on. Maybe it's machine doubling. You can see the spread gets a little bit more as it goes out toward the rim, especially on the T, but I don't know. I'll probably put it aside. I mean, I'd have to send it to Wexler's or whatever to have it checked, but I would bet they'd probably say it's machine doubling, but it sure looks like it's a double die. And then I think I won this as a end of stream. It shows an 1851 Trime 3-cent piece, and it is slick. But I'll put up, they're so tiny, hard to show, but you maybe can see it there. And I'll put up a couple pictures right now. And as you can see in the picture, there were 3 varieties of Trimes that were put out. 1851 to 1853. The coins did not have the olive branch and the arrows, which this one clearly does. So it's not a type 1. And then the 1854 on had those olive leaves and olive branch and the arrows. And there's a type 2 and a type 3. And you could see in the pictures, I took a picture of the lower part of the coin where the date should be. It's so slick on the front. But as you can clearly see, it's got a double outline of the star, and the type 1 had no outline. The type 2, which was 1854 to 1858, had a double outline, and then 1859 on, it had a single outline. Well, this is a double outline, so it's a type 2. And if you look at the picture, it's kind of tough to see, but you can see the top, very top of the 5, and you can see the top hoop of what I think is an 8. If anybody disagrees with me, tell me, but I think it's an 1858. Of course, it's so slick, it's not really worth anything, but these things are so rare and so many of them were worn like this or beat up. They bend really easy, that's another thing. They're so thin. Tiny coin. Smaller than the half dime that actually the second smallest coin that the mint ever made to the $1 gold piece. But very cool coin. I like these. I've actually got all three types. I got one of them that's graded, and then a couple. Actually, maybe I got two of the types that are graded, and then one that isn't. So, anyway, I think that's an 1858. But we'll go on to the third bunch of packages here, and we'll be back. Okay, next package. Looks like I had another $50 hunt, and I'm not for sure exactly if it was over 2 different streams or not. Possibility of one stream, but looks like I didn't get any silver in my box, which we had a little trouble finding some lately. But again, $50 or dollar coins were part of the donation tiers, and looks like we got an 1884 Philly, 1884 San Francisco, an 1887 New Orleans, another 1921 Philadelphia, and a 1923 Philadelphia piece dollar. And like I say, I don't know for sure if this was a skunk, but I got a 1906 Barber $50. It's a Denver mint. Pretty slick, but again, I'm starting to get a hold of a few of these now, so we might have to start working on a book of them. I don't believe I've got a book yet, but we'll have to work on it. We'll get a few more, or we'll think about it. Then he posted on his community page, I believe he had 5 rolls of these Mercury dimes. He put them up five rolls for 22 times face, and so they were they might have even been $105. Might have been 21 times face, but again, I do got a book that I got. He said they got a good selection of dates. I haven't gone through these yet, but pretty worn, but yet they can be good book fillers, so we'll have to go through them in the future and see what I got. I do have a fair number of Merc dimes that definitely could probably fill a good share of a album. But yeah, I got 2 rolls of them there. But okay, we'll go on to package number 4. Okay, I got the next bunch laid out here. Definitely from a couple different live stream $50 hunts. Lately he's been giving away $1.50 face for every $10 or 10 rolls purchased. So I definitely had a full box, plus I don't know if I got a couple 10 roll purchases in the second stream. But anyway, go through these coins here. For half dollars, we had a 1934 Philly, two 1936 Phillies, a 1940S San Francisco. Got one each of 1941s, Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. Got three 1942 Phillies, four 1943 Phillies, 1944 Philly, and a 1945 Denver. He's also been given quarters. He said he's been doing half dollars and quarters, $1.50 face. And for them, we got a 1935 Denver. A little better date if it was in better shape, but it's not. We got a 1940 Philadelphia, a 1943 San Francisco, which I put it under the scope. There is a better double die obverse variety that is found in that date. It does appear that it might be a DDO, but it isn't the one that has a designation you could get holdered up, and it's pretty slick anyway. But it does look like it has some doubling on the In God We Trust, and the date's got a pretty good spread to it, even though you can't see the doubling, but it's not worth anything, so I don't think I'll mess with trying to go through all the different DDOs for that date to try and figure out which one it is. But then go ahead, we got a 1947 Denver, a 1962 Denver, got two 1963 Denvers, got three 1964 Phillies, and six 1964 Denvers. And during the hunts, we found this 1977 he sent along. I think we kind of decided after he looked it over real good, and I've looked it over on the scope, and I don't believe it's a DDO. There is a known DDO for that date, and it's pretty beat up, so it's tough to see it if there is for sure, but either way, I don't think it is. And then we got a 1971. It's pretty rough, but it is a gold-plated coin. It's pretty well worn off on the obverse. And then as far as giveaways, I got this. It was a trivia, and I guess the date of this coin by just looking at it, it's a 1986 San Francisco. It is the proof coin. It is Ellis Island commemorative. Pretty nice coin. That'll go actually in my typeset book. Then I got a 1963 Denver. That was also a giveaway. And like I said, we've had a little trouble finding any silver in the boxes, and since I got a full box and it was a skunk, he did give me a 1965 Canada silver dollar, 80% silver, as a skunk. And we did get some NIFCs. He doesn't send me all of them, but if they're nice, he'll send them to me. I've been picking through the best of them, throw in my book, Kennedy book. Anyway, off to the last package. Okay, down to the last package. Like I said, he's been giving away half dollars. They're not giving away. part of the tier. He's been doing a $1.50 face value. He's had a bunch of barbers here as of lately, and I've snagged quite a few of them here. We got an 1894 New Orleans, 1898 Philly, 1898 San Francisco, 1900 New Orleans, 1901 Philadelphia, 1903 New Orleans, 2 1904 Philadelphias, 2 1906 Philadelphias, a 1907 New Orleans, 1907 San Francisco, a little better date, 1908 New Orleans, 1909 San Francisco, 1912 Philadelphia, and a 1912 San Francisco. We got one Walker. It's a 1936 Philly. And 3 1964 Philadelphia 90% Kennedys. And like I said, part of the tier, $1.50 face. We got some quarters. Got 2 1946 Phillies, a 1949 Philly, 2 1964 Phillies, and a 1964 Denver. Got a whole bunch IFCs again, 2002 to 2020, 2019 or 2021. They actually put $50 back into circulation again, so they're not considered NIFCs. And in our hunts, we did find a 1987 S-minted proof. Actually, those are, well, they were part of a proof set, and then actually found a 1987 Denver, which is actually an NIFC also. They did not produce those for circulation. They were only found in mint sets. Actually, less of them than the proof. Of course, the proof is clad, so. And then what else do we got here? We got a 1949 D Rosie that was part of a giveaway that I won. And then I can't quite remember exactly if that was a skunk deal that I got that. I know that he had like 5 packages he called doors, and I picked the right one that actually had the 1 ounce silver. That's a 1983 Liberty made by A-Mark, .999, 1 ounce silver, older silver. Not sure, I might have that one. Might be another year right in that same range. It'd be nice if I guess if it was a different year. Then the Pride and Joy, he did actually, he got it just for me, I'm sure, sucked me in, haha. But this 5 ounce full box donation, 5 ounce silver quarter from my home state, 2017 Iowa Effigy Mounds. This is not the burnished, don't have the mint mark, it's the shiny one that I think they actually didn't actually have to go to the mint to get that one, but it's a nice shiny 5 ouncer. It's got edge lettering, it's got the .999 fine silver, 5 ounce. Well, last night after kind of finishing up, I knew I had one more package laying around here. I knew I had some bills that I should have had, so after a little digging this afternoon, I found it. And the last package had some items both from live stream, half hunt, and auctions. And as part of the live stream, did get some NIFCs. Again, struggling to find silver, but part of the donation, I got an 1878 S Morgan, an 1879 Morgan S San Francisco, an 1890 Philly, an 1891 Philly. Then, as part of the auction, I was able to pick up a 1900 Philly Morgan. Looks in mint state or brilliant BU condition, and then a pretty nice also 1896 Philly. Then the bills. We got a hold of some $2 bills here. Of course, fairly common. This one, 1953 series $2 bill. Then some 1928 series bills. Got a couple Series D, a Series C, and a Series G. Again, rather worn. Got quite a few creases, but they're all there. No rips in them. So not in bad shape. A little bit dirty, but again, got a good price on these. Got no complaints at all. Picking those up. Almost $100 or 100-year-old bills there. Anyway, we'll do a quick recap, come back just a little bit, and we'll see you in a bit. Again, quick recap. Whole bunch of silver here for my collection. A lot of Morgan dollars that will go into books. Maybe get a barber book started here. Got my nice 5 ounce Iowa quarter. And some pretty nice $2 bills. A couple of those I'm going to give to friends. Anyway, check out Nubbz Hunts Treasure on YouTube. It said live streams, $50 hunts, auctions, buy it nows, silent auctions, informational videos. Go check his channel out. Get involved with the live streams. And we'll see you hopefully in a couple days with an update to my Indian head scent book. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.